Hi, Matthew Loop here. Thanks for checking out this free training video. I'd like to share with you a simple, powerful, and no-cost way that will allow you to basically create free infographics slash text graphics that you can share on Pinterest, Facebook, and other social media websites. If you understand anything about the dynamics of communication on social media, then you understand that images get the bulk of the traffic, let's say on Facebook, and especially Pinterest, right? You're more likely to get your message shared if you have it in an image form, a text graphic, a quote graphic, and I'm going to share with you a simple way that you can create those literally in a couple minutes. I think you're going to be blown away by this training. I wanted to provide you value today because this will help get more traffic to your site, get you more recognition in your community, and ultimately bring in more customers and sales as a result. So right now what I'd like to do is share with you exactly what an info, text, or quote graphic looks like, just so you can get a better idea of what you're going to be able to create in just a matter of minutes after you watch this training video. I'm going to take you to my Pinterest profile, and in fact, if you go to pinterest.com/Matthew Loop, you'll be able to connect with me on this profile, but I'm going to scroll down to my motivation and inspirational section. Once I'm here, you can see that on this particular pin board, I have certain images that I've pinned to Pinterest, and this is one of them that I actually created. I'm going to enlarge this for you. It says, in a world filled with flaky people, those that honor commitments and do what they say stand out. Integrity is currency. And this is a quote that I particularly like to say, so I used my name, but you can see that this looks pretty professional, right? And it's different. It has this typed font on this wooden background. I'll share with you exactly how to create that. That's one example of a text graphic that you'll be able to create. As I mentioned before, these types of images get shared about 1,000 times more than just regular text on a site like Facebook and other social media. And here's another simple one where I basically took a photo of myself, used a previous photo, and then I added my own quote to it. The internet is a vehicle anyone can use to achieve success and make a lot of money with the right knowledge. And it actually looks like a handwritten font. So another cool image that I had, that all I did was alter it a little bit. This took me literally a couple seconds to do. We can see here another one by this gentleman, Robert Herjavec. Tough times never last, tough people always do. This is a very, very simple text/image graphic that can be created with either of these services that I'm going to share with you. But before I do that, let me just take you to my Facebook newsfeed real fast, and you can see that there's no shortage of these image/quote graphics on Facebook. I mean, they get shared like crazy, so here's one right there, natural immunity versus synthetic immunity. Here's another one where it looks like it's just a simple image from iStock or a free image sharing website. They just put a quote to it. I'll scroll down. I mean, I could literally go through my newsfeed and find dozens and dozens of these text and quote graphics. So scroll down. Here's another one here. The only thing standing between you and your goals is the bullshit story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. That's actually a great quote. I think that's Tony Robbins, in fact. And this is Felix Baumgartner. Somebody just put this together, took an image that they saw online, and just put a quote to it. So let me share with you the two services that you'll be able to use to create these powerful text and quote graphics. The first website I'd like to share with you is one called Pinwords. And if you go to pinwords.com, you'll be able to see how simple and easy it is to use, and you could basically create one of these text/quote graphics in just a matter of seconds. You have the option to upload an image from your computer or from the web. I strongly recommend that if you're not going to use your image, go to a royalty-free website like iStock or one of these other ones online and just purchase some images that you like that, of course, relate to the topic, the quote, or the text that you're going to put. And then you'll be safe from any copyright infringement. Or you can use their backgrounds. You see here like a wooden background, a paper, black, and then of course this particular design here. So the first step is basically to upload an image or to use one of theirs. And just for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and use this wood graphic. Now, on the next page, I have a couple different options that are really cool. I can use this taped text, so if I wanted to use this and put text in here, I could do that. I could use the typewriter like you saw on my previous quote. I could use this wide. I mean, this is a really cool font. I could use a simple caption. I could use this titled focused attention, or a handwritten, like almost a handwritten note in a specific font. This is relatively simple. All I would need to do is select this handwritten, click continue, and now I can write, I can write my own text. Very simple. Once I'm finished, what I do is I click pin it, and now the world can see I can share this on Pinterest, or if I didn't want to have their logo at the very bottom, I would just use a program called Jing, Jing, and I'd take a screenshot of the area where I wanted just to feature, right? So, I mean, you don't want to feature somebody else's logo if you don't have to. So just the tip and a strategy that you can use. But Pinwords is a very, very simple website where, again, you can select an image from your computer, you can choose their images below, and then you can add your own specific style of text that you want. Taped, typewriter, the wide format, caption, titled, or handwritten. It doesn't get much simpler than that. And you just saw that this took maybe a couple seconds maximum. The second photo editor that I want to share with you is one called PicMonkey. Now, if you go to PicMonkey.com, you'll be able to see how cool this particular service is. So if I click, let's say, edit a photo, and I choose a photo from my desktop. I'm just going to choose a regular photo from my desktop. This is one of me skydiving back a few years ago. Now, I have a couple options on here that are just incredible. I mean, I can obviously crop, rotate, get exposure, give colors and things like that, just like you would be able to do on Photoshop. But if I go to this navigation bar right here, I can see that there's a very long list of features. So if I wanted to really make it a different color like you see here at dusk, this would alter the background image of the photo, or actually the entire photo, I should say. And I mean, there's so many options here. If I went to this particular section right here, I could touch it up, fix any blemishes, wrinkle remover, blush boost. I mean, this is pretty extensive in terms of what you get and what you can do with any photo. Let's go to the next category. I can select my text. So if I wanted to add text, I could do that. Add text, put whatever I wanted. If it was a quote, to a great picture, and then distribute it on the web. It's very simple to do. You can see I can vary the color, vary the font, tremendous amount of features here. And if I wanted to go with overlays, my gosh, symbols, arrows, check these out, and these are all free, mind you. And let me go back. Facial hair, mustaches. If I wanted to add a mustache, I mean, come on, this is crazy, right? There you go. And what else? Beach butterflies. Let's look at the next one. The frames, I could round the corners, make a very, very simple edge. There's so many features that you can use. I'll let you go ahead and do this on your own because I don't want to take too much time out of this video. I just wanted to share with you how simple this whole process was. I used to always wonder how people created these info/text graphics, and once I found these two services that completely made it seamless and very, very easy, plus the fact that they were free, I began to do this all the time to generate just a windfall of traffic to my websites, to get more recognition in the marketplace, and to further our branding, obviously, and market penetration. And then it began to bring in more traffic and customers into our business and our sales funnel. So use this to your advantage. Images are very, very powerful in terms of getting shared on social media like Facebook, Pinterest, or other different websites. I can't stress how powerful this is, and the fact is your engagement will absolutely shoot up once you begin to use these processes. I recommend posting a couple images per day on your social profiles just to encourage engagement. These can be quotes by yourself, quotes by other individuals. Be creative or delegate this out, have somebody else do it, but the bottom line is it's free, and you can do this very rapidly to build your brand and to build engagement. So here's what to do next. If you found this video training valuable, please click the like button on YouTube or Facebook and share it with your friends. This is definitely a powerful training that will help you grow your business much, much faster, gain more exposure, gain more market share, and more traffic to your website using simple images to get the message out there. I'd also like to invite you to visit my blog at dcincome.com/blog, and you can click this RSS link to subscribe to my new blog post. I have just a tremendous amount of information that will help you get more customers and and grow your business quickly using the internet and social media. And if you're looking to really take your marketing to the master level, if you want to create a 6 or a 7-figure business from the internet, I'd like to personally invite you to apply to spend a life-changing day with myself, and that's called my Total Immersion Day program. You can find it under the Success Store if you click Total Immersion Day. This will explain the entire process. It is an application-based program, but if you are a right fit, I'd love to help boost your business to the 6 and 7-figure level, because the truth is there's a huge opportunity nowadays for entrepreneurs. It doesn't matter what business that you have. The market is very large. One of my favorite quotes is, there's no bad economy, there's no good economy, there's just your economy. What are you going to do with it? And I strongly recommend, if you want to take your business to the next level, I'd love to be there, guide you through that process, and ultimately achieve the success that you desire and the freedom and flexibility that you deserve. So hopefully you found this video training valuable. This is Matthew Loop. I will talk to you soon.